Everyone knows that I've been preaching that it takes about 200 grams of fat to get into ketosis. And of course, the benefits of ketosis are unlimited. But when is it time to actually drop the fat? Do you have to eat 200 grams of fat? Do you have to go over 200 grams of fat? Let's get into it. Welcome everyone to my humble channel where the fall weather is finally here, thank God. Although today I was sweating bricks because I was painting doors on my new house build. But let's get into this subject of fat again. Now, I typically get the content, the subjects for my videos from just reading the comments under my video, so please do tell me things you want me to talk about. But with that said, one of the questions was, when can I start dropping the fat if I'm eating 200 grams of fat? Now in the past, I would always say, never. You never drop the fat. But everything's contextual. Everybody is different. Some people do not require 200 grams of fat to remain in ketosis. That's very rare. 200 grams of fat really is not a lot of fat. I don't even count the cooking process. If you're eating fatty cuts of meat and you're adding rendered fat to your plate, you'd be shocked how fast your fat goes up. And I often get the question, well, how do I consume the fat? And I'm like, what is the difficulty in just putting some fat on your plate? Either put it on your food or fork the meat and fork the fat and put it all down the gullet all at once. Because I've been eating butter for so long, it reminds me of cream cheese. In fact, it's like a dipping sauce. So I can go through a pack of butter at 220 grams just for breakfast, and I have to pull back because it's so darn good. On a rare occasion, some individuals can take it to about 150 on the plate, including the meat, fat, or rendered fat. But going lower would be an impossibility and remain in ketosis, even if you make the ketones, even if your blood sugar's in range. To actually use those ketones, that's a whole nother series of videos, because a lot of people can make ketones, they don't actually use them. But why would you want to lower the fat? I don't understand. A lot of you guys are having hypoglycemia, binge eating problems, depression, aging quickly. And we need the fat. We need the fat for our reproductive system. We need the fat for the dermis layers of our skin. Some women are going into menopause. Some women are having problems with their cycle just in general, the younger ones. And you need the cholesterol as substrate to make DHEA and to make your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Also stabilizing all your hormones is coming from eating enough fat. If you're not driving carbs, right? You're not fueling your car up with rice or potatoes or grains or anything, or fruit or sugar. It's very, very difficult to get into ketosis. So once you do, you don't really want to play with having your fats go down too low, because you'll start to notice that the blood sugar will begin to swing. So at first the body's like, okay, I'll still be in ketosis, I'll break down the fat because there's not a lot of fat consumption, and I'll burn the body fat. But the body's very smart. it understands that we need consistent fuel types, either glucose, and in this case, ketones. Ketones are not just made because you don't eat, because you fast or you're OMAD. You're not going to just make ketones and be in ketosis. Remaining or getting into your fat adaptation, that shite is not easy. Cortisol, poor sleep, not enough fat, too much protein, pharmacological interventions, bunch of stuff, not sleeping well, pops you out of ketosis. But the main consistent substrate that helps those ketones get up is the amount of fat that you eat. And I have seen all people with low ketones eat a shite ton of fat and have their ketones spike. Now, on occasion, some people, their gallbladder is so messed up that they're not breaking down the fats, and therefore their ketones are shite even though they eat a lot of fat. But most people who have a gallbladder issue, who cannot tolerate a lot of fat, don't eat a lot of fat. But those who've got a perfectly functioning gallbladder, if your fat is low, yeah, ketones are low, your blood sugar is destabilized, or you can make ketones, but they're not consistent. So the question still remains, can you drop the fat? You must be fully fat adapted, starting with high fat, over 200 grams. Have your cortisol in check, sleep amazing, eat high quality food, good GLUT4 receptor sites, receptor development, lean mass, you exercise. These people can get away with less fat. But those who are metabolically deranged, you're having a hard time, or your hormones are jacked up, or reproductive hormones, or thyroid hormones, or blood sugar hormones, or insulin, or glucagon, if you're in that camp, you can't go low on fat. And if you find yourself gaining weight when you up your fat, it's not the fat. It's because you're not getting your hormones in check. And everything you eat gets stored when you can't deal with the cortisol, or the inflammation, or the histamine, or you don't go to bed early, stressing out mentally. If your blood sugar's destabilized and you eat a lot of fat, you're going to store it. Absolutely. So get your life in order. If you want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com, book a consultation, or you can join my monthly subscription. It's $15 a month, but I cover all 3 diets, and I go more into depth with course lessons throughout the week. Weekends are open posting. I do live Q&As. I talk to my people. It's pretty darn amazing. And for those who cannot do carnivore, can do keto, or can't do keto, can do low carb, high fat. And it really depends on the existing status of your health and how your lifestyle is and how disciplined you are. It is very interesting. I will still keep doing these videos, trying to educate you all in these trying times. When I move into this house, it'll be a lot easier just to let a lot of things not require so much attention, like my mom, or building my house, or taking care of the animals, because I'll have a system going. I expressed in some videos a month or 2 ago, I wanted to do a 30-day challenge, but the challenge of building a home, like I'm there myself helping the build, has taken me away from being able to just sit in front of my computer all day long. But that's going to change soon. And when it comes to my animals, they will always come first. I think I took a huge blow, 100% taking care of my mom. Well, technically she doesn't live with me, but she will be moving in with me. And I'm trying to navigate through that. That's a whole nother subject. People are like, she's still in ketosis? Oh no. Oh no. World's gone crazy, upside down, and my poor mom got sucked into all that garbage too. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. You can follow me at Stephanie, or on Instagram, Stephanie Ketogenic, Facebook fan page, Stephanie the Business Person. And I gotta edit this. I just thought, people keep asking me, when can I lower the fat? I'm like, if you're healthy, you don't need to lower the fat. You're gonna use it as substrate for your skin to build reproductive hormones, all cells, the lining of your lungs, the list goes on, and you don't gain weight and you don't get fat. I'm still rocking the lean mass on eating a block of butter a day at the age of 57. I used to do these friggin' crop top pictures, but now I can't be bothered because, you know, I'm living in a camper, and yeah, it's very interesting. I showed the body for a while to show people that I was not, I don't know, lying, faking my physical health, especially at this age. And if you go back through the catalog of videos, you will see that before I looked older, which is very bizarre. That's what a lot of work and dedication will do, will give you good health. And I'm out, because now I gotta edit this video. And be patient, people. All the plans that I have to do, to teach, and to do this challenge and all this stuff, it's gonna happen. When I get in this house, I'm pushing extra hard to get in before Christmas. Wish me luck. Peace.